I started this series with firebrands, I'm gonna end it with the torch. Feels appropriate. You know, I mean, considering my name and everything. I've said this before, but it's a reference to a single line in a podcast. Basically paraphrased, it was like, somebody had said that somebody chose a really dumb, like, fake name for something. I don't even remember what it was, and the other guy's response was, wait, that's the fake name you're going with? It's not going to be something cool like Dr. Inferno Firebird? And that's where I said, ooh, I'm going to steal that. And that's how this whole thing came about. Well, actually, that's not really how this whole thing came about. This whole thing came about because I saw Vincenzo Pizza Pasta on Vine Sauce play through some of this game. I had heard about it before, but, you know, it wasn't really until I watched the Vine Sauce stream of it where Vinny was very, very terrible at the game. And I'm like, oh, that game looks awesome. And it's pretty cheap. I can easily get in on the ground floor. And after playing it for a little bit, I kind of thought, hey, you know what? This would actually make for a lot of pretty good series. This could easily be something like a Binding of Isaac type game where you're just, you know, doing runs constantly, having a lot of fun with that sort of thing. I mean, I've talked a lot about that sort of stuff before, where it's just like this game gives you the ability to just kind of like choose what you can include and not include, and it's like if you want to get rid of a run, it doesn't really matter because progress is not really permanent. You don't have to kind of show off everything, all that sort of stuff. I mean, pretty much, it's overall been a great game, and I feel like it's something special to be able to go through it with every single weapon possible. Gives you definitely a little different perspective on how everything plays, how you do everything in the game. Overall, a lot of fun stuff, really. I've had a good time, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing whatever is going to be coming next for this game. I mean, needless to say, it's not like I'm going to be stopping playing this game after, you know, hey, I do this last one here. But, I mean, there's no reason to be, like, uploading every single day, or twice every single day, or multiple times every single day, unless I suddenly get extremely popular, and all anybody ever wants to see are the Dead Cells runs. Which, I mean, I'd be totally cool with, but, you know, whatever. Nah. I've actually had a playthrough of Purple, that one game that I posted the boss rush for, kind of on the back burner for a while. I just need to do some commentary over it. It's going to be all post-commentary because, oh boy, that game has a lot of restart and a lot of deaths, all that sort of stuff going on there. It's no surprise at all that it's like you can't really do it all live commentary there. But it's like, you know, beside that, I feel like I have done pretty much everything with this game that I possibly can do. And, Torch, it lights dudes on fire. It's pretty much your blood sword, it's pretty much your oiled sword, except it does fire. It also puts fire on the ground. It's a great weapon. I like the mace stylings of it, but, you know, there's nothing too much to say about it. Definitely going to be going through the Sepulchre, because that's been my home pretty much this entire time I've been playing this game. Anytime I lost, I'll go there, because I know I can always get a much better run going through the Sepulchre than anything else. But yeah, I'm still holding to the idea that, like, this is probably my game of 2017, hands down. I love it. I love everything about it. It's so much fun to play. Even after I played it for literally hundreds of hours, I still find just joy going through even singular runs. And this game isn't even, like, half done yet. I'm really looking forward to seeing whatever else they got cooking up for this entire game here. Maybe even seeing if some of my suggestions just happen to get implemented. Somehow I'd say I'm probably not on Motion Twin's radar as far as, like... Oh, come on. As far as, like, you know, development advice goes. Well, if they do happen to ever watch any of these videos, guys did a great fucking job. Keep it up. Alright. Same thing as usual. Stats. Whack enemies with my big old flaming rod. Okay, I'm sorry. The torch is a very, very simple, straightforward weapon. You hit dudes, it lights them on fire. You know what? I said this before, I'm reusing it again. Like they're doing really well in NBA Jam. Bam. Done. Just count as a callback. I think it's pretty good for a final episode of the challenge runs here. Why not? Oh, and corrupted power. Oh man, you know, I talked about just like how ridiculously overpowered the damage buffer was back in the day. It feels like it would also be appropriate to take it here. Nope. This is staying a pure level 1 run. I want it to be great. I want it to be good. No promises as to if this is actually going to be successful in the first try or anything like that. Hey man, I'm Dr. Inferno Firebird. That doesn't mean that, you know, phoenixes never die. They just rise from the ashes. Hey, there's a first actual, like, reference to my name that I think I've ever had in these videos. Aside from what? Like a dumb canned bit that I had about, like, I called myself something dumb. That was a stupid bit anyway. You know, if I was actually competent to do a commentary, it would have probably gone over better, but what are you gonna do? I think I've also gotten a little bit better at least making videos through this entire time here. I think I can talk without having too many, like, forgetting... You guys. Oh, come on. Good stuff, though. Losing the heart in a stupid way. Classic Firebird action. There you go. I'm surprised that shield bearer is not following me right now. I guess, oh, there he is. I think I've gotten a lot better at that. I've definitely kind of figured out how to do audio mixing a little bit better. Not perfect. I still get irritated at the fact that I can hear myself breathing an awful lot, and I still constantly go back to using the same words, same turns of phrases, all that sort of stuff. But I think I'm doing better. There are certainly plenty of people playing video games for the internet that have some weirdo ways of talking, weirdo ways of going about doing stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be okay. Anyway, what was that even? Oh, ridiculous. Who knows? I look forward to getting better as I kind of make more videos here. I think I'm definitely going to at least keep up the single weapon runs for any sort of, like, new weapons that come out. It makes for the best sort of way to show off a video rather than just doing a, hey, look, here's a new thing and here's how to get it, and there you go. Just this and that. It's like, nah, incorporate the whole challenge run into it. That's fun, it's a good thing to do. I think I've done pretty much everything here, right? I'll check out down that one hallway, sure. But yeah, I've had a great time doing this. One of the things that I was having a lot of trouble with doing this at the start was that I hate doing commentary because I always kind of feel like it's crappy and that I'm not doing a very good job with it. That never stopped, but at least I feel like I can do it now instead of having to constantly, like, put it off for a couple days before I, you know, and sit there, like, breathe deep going, man, gotta do the commentary now. I said before, it's such a value add that it's like, how can you not do it? You can't just do pure gameplay videos. Those things are a dime a dozen. People can easily do that all the time here. By the way, if you didn't see this coming as being like the last episode of the series, kind of a retrospective on the whole thing, it's like, yeah, I thought that would have been pretty obvious. But I had a great time. Anybody that stuck with the entire series, thanks for watching. I love you all. Especially if you've been giving the video likes and all that sort of thing. I mean, when people say that it does help, I do actually notice that, you know, I don't think it's just a coincidence that it's just like the videos that have more likes tend to also be the ones pimped out by YouTube a little bit more. It's hard to say. I'm still kind of trying to work my way around the whole algorithm of how exactly you get a video out there or not. At the same time, too, getting my stuff popular has never really been, you know, #1 on the list. Otherwise, you would be seeing a lot of videos like Top 10 Dead Cells Weapons #1. Rather than just very straightforward, barely edited run-throughs of this game. I don't know. Neither really here nor there. Guys, you gotta get out of the way here. Jeez. Well, let's just keep rolling on here. This has been a pretty good run so far, and it's now obviously getting significantly worse over time. Ah. Alright, let's get back to the real run here. So the torch, like I said, is pretty much just a mace weapon. It has a 2-hit combo and no actual finisher to speak of or anything like that. All you're pretty much doing here is just mostly using it for the ability to light things on fire. It's a lot like the blood sword, like I mentioned before, where what you're doing is it is a damage over time delivery system more than like a weapon proper. Though, you know, at higher levels it can get some pretty decent damage out of it there. For the most part, though, you don't really see that. I would say that with some of the really decent options that you have for lighting stuff on fire, whether it be like the firebrands or whether it be like the fire torrent, the torch is actually not really the best one to be able to... Torch is actually not really the best option that you have to be able to get that on fire debuff on there, especially if you have any sort of option to pick up something like a flame grenade. Something like a flame grenade is a fantastic option to be able to deliver a lot of fire all the time, everywhere. I think I was talking a bit during the Sadistic Dagger run where getting bleed or poison is a bit harder than getting something like on fire, because on fire is extremely common comparatively. There's 3 different weapons that give that to you. There's necklace modifiers, there's 2 different skills. I think that with the elemental update they made it a lot more common, but nothing as good as the options that you got for on fire, I feel like. But, you know, now that I think about it, maybe I'm just more predisposed because I just remember back in the day thinking about how many things light stuff on fire. The oiled sword was one of the original weapons in the game, so they definitely had that one more planned out than poison or bleeding comparatively. But I think at this point it's actually pretty even. And I'm just stuck in the past as far as thinking about it. I don't know. Hard to say. I was trying to grab that for the invincibility, didn't quite get it there. Oh well. Definitely having this sort of thing is useful for the Sepulchre here, because in the Sepulchre you have a lot of enemies that are, you know, teleporting all around, going to get stuff. So the ability to kind of lay traps for them on the floor by being able and getting them to take damage over time is great, because you can focus on the dodge game. You can focus on running around. You don't have to be thinking constantly about how you can get your best attacks off on them. You can actually just lay a little bit of fire on the ground and then have them run directly into it. They'll have trackers run directly into it, or light them on fire and then have them just follow you until you're or light them on fire and then just kind of run around until they're dead and you're totally fine. So on that sort of front, it's actually a pretty decent weapon for being in here right now, but I don't know, if you just had a decently leveled fast weapon like a dagger or a balance blade, In my last run, a decently leveled twin dagger worked great against these guys. But, like, you know, I think that just comes in with a lot of weapons where it's just like, the slow game is not necessarily the best one. And is usually, like, not the best one to work with there. You want... faster weapons are just better. Of course, that could easily be my bias, but, you know, that's how that is. And this is just a simple two-hit weapon. It's not even all that fast either. Oh, well. If you want to pretend like you're the Statue of Liberty or something, it's a great one, though. Plus, you know, come on, fire, that's cool. Get it like the, yeah, it's a torch-only run. It's just like the classic Bloodborne challenge run. Like using guns only or something. Ain't no guns in the game yet. Maybe someday. Nah. Alright. I think that I've gotten pretty much... I think I'm only missing one stat at this point. One scroll of power, so... I'm definitely not missing that happening. But, you know, that's... I'm going to wait until the end of this area, and then I'm going to get that. Because I don't think it's not worth... Like, this is not a great weapon for killing a bunch of dudes quickly, so... I think trying to get rid of a curse right now is not the best option, but definitely be able to get the curse later. That the overhead swing is pretty decent as far as, like, getting hits out, and, like, the range isn't too bad. I don't know. I think I'll be okay, is what I'm saying. Alright, where do I need to hit up? Probably down there. Get that, get out of here, get out. Not a problem. Not a problem, I'm okay. Take that, though. Just in case. No. Oh, whatever. No, I'm taking darkness damage. Could really use light at this point. There we go. Jeez, took long enough. Oh, well, I had the... I guess I probably could actually take that curse without too much issue. I am out of... Nah, I'm still going to save it for the end. Yeah, and that's the last area here. Alright, alright. Yeah, let's finish this up here. I don't think there's going to be too much more. Generally, I'd say that this area has been large enough that the generation won't feel the need to add another large chunklet. Which usually feels like how it kind of works around here. Yeah, this is probably end. Yep, called it. Definitely this is a weapon that I can, like I was saying earlier, I can totally like lay traps with this sort of thing. Or I can just keep doing the old nothing personnel kid and rolling behind these guys. That works too. I mean, if they want to set it up for that. Alright. Hey, it's your choice, trackers. Alright, alright. Grab you, and then I'm out. What do you get? I mean, there's definitely nothing else around here. Oh, there is one more area. Maybe I should go check that out. Take the risk? Yes. There are some stats down here. Oh, that's kind of nice too. There's more stuff here. I don't know. Darkness damage also doesn't actually kill you. Nah. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. That's everything now. 2 skills that I'm abandoning. Because, yeah, whatever. Alright, 8. 8 is good if I happen to find just a random strength lying around. If I happen to get another curse chest, then it'd all be the better. But, as it is right now, I'm feeling pretty decent about this, as long as I don't accidentally kill myself from curses. Which never happens. Ever, ever. I'm super good dealing with curses all the time. Okay. See? Super good at dealing with curses. Anyway, let's go find another curse chest. I got a good feeling here. Alright, I was just saying that, but sure. That works too. I feel like if you're going to be finding one of these things, that like finding it right here is generally the first little crypt area that you can go into is usually a pretty good bet. Getting some decent damage over time from that too right now, I'm noticing. Alright, and now done. I mean, what do I have right now? 5 health? That's pretty good. I mean, ain't gonna be winning me any prizes for most health ever. No, I already have that prize from the Killing the Watcher Without Moving run. It's a giant trophy that I have sitting next to my computer made out of hopes and dreams because it doesn't exist. Ah, whatever. Oh, it still sometimes have trouble opening up those doors. I don't know why. And by opening up those doors, I mean with my body. Alright, what do we got here? No, get out of the way, man. Hey, man, why don't you leave me alone? Okay. Okay. Great. And what's actually over there? That's just a knife storm, whatever. I'm not even bothering with it. Okay. Yeah, I already have the amount of strength that I, wanted for this run, so screw it. I'm going into the lower part of the graveyard here. I don't need anything else. Oh, great. Getting some good damage off of this now, too. I mean, I said that the torch didn't have really good damage, like as just a blatant hit, but really it does. Like, I don't think it's like the most competitive damage that you can possibly get out of something, but it's good. It's good. Get some real solid hits out of just plain whacking dudes with the torch. So I guess that's more of the flashlight aspect of the meaning of that word. Oh, good. Alright, 700 health? Yeah. I like how this is going now. You just gotta be careful. Just got to be a little scoosh bit careful. Oh, there's a cheater necklace. Not that it really matters. I'd rather have the heart at this point anyway. That sort of necklace doesn't really do you any good in the Watcher fight, so taking it right now would be a waste. Yeah, I don't even know why I thought that I could... Ah, damn it, no. I don't even know why I thought I could hit that bat there. Okay. Oh, good, he went right into the fire. Don't even have to deal with him. Don't even have to deal with that bat, then. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm still a little worried because, boy, there are a lot of foggers here, but, It's a good thing that the upswing on the slasher's actual slashes does not have a hitbox. Otherwise, there are so many times that I would have gotten killed by a slasher. What do you got over here? Hey, another damage buffer that I'm not taking. And a high-level Hayabusa boots. That would be nice. Can't take it, though. Ow. Hey, I dodged the rest of that pretty cool. I mean, everything still makes me a cool guy, right? No? Okay. Alright. What else, other than a bunch of pretty simple traps to dodge here? I assume it's just... oh, well, a chest. I don't even care. I think that's just the end gonna be here, then. There it is. The ultimate. The final. The insufferable crypt. I hate this crypt. It's always droning on about nothing, as if it was making a video for the internet about video games. Let's go. No real strategy here, just gonna be hitting him. No real strategy here either, just gonna be hitting these guys. And in fact, that strategy is working pretty well. I mean, considering I've killed this guy, you know, without using weapons before, it's no surprise that just hitting him with a stick that's on fire remains pretty effective. More effective than just jumping on his head. And go get that Super Mario mode necklace and just make that a run. You technically could. It does do damage. That's why you can get killed by a Thorny by accidentally jumping on their head. That's right, that's a thing. It's a thing that has happened to me when I took that during a Cursed Sword run before. Cursed Sword runs. Still don't think that's going to be possible. I'm just going to wait until they give that whole unlocking, relocking mechanic if I'm going to really do that. Or I'm just going to say screw it, it's just too hard for me. You beat me, Cursed Sword, there. I admitted it or whatever. As if my pride is on the line during these runs or anything. There we go. No, very much so. These challenge runs are done for fun, and if I don't think they're very fun to do, I don't do them. That's why I don't really do like skill runs or like any sort of the bow and arrow runs, aside from the bow and infinite arrows for obvious reasons. Because there's too much time just spent not attacking, not doing much, just waiting around. It's also why I'm not really planning on doing any sort of like no skill up, no level up sort of runs, because I think that that's just going to be a long, protracted process, long, boring, protracted process that's not going to be entertaining at all and not really going to be fun to do either. And that is it. Every single weapon in the game that is a melee weapon, and some that aren't. Ha! I did it, everybody. I'd say definitively I have beaten Dead Cells now. Oh, it's done. It's done. It's all done. Oh, yeah. Just kill me already, Tentacles McGee, because we're out of here. Ah, good. Finished. Donezo. Completed. But instead of ending the episode here, why don't we go and take a look at my stats? Yeah, screw these weapons. Well, what up? Obviously, that total number of runs does not actually reflect the number of runs that I had because I reset so often to get the weapon that I need. 136 curses survived, though. That's pretty cool. 157 cells at a time. That's interesting. Man, nearly spent, what is that, 10 million gold? Jesus. It's so much. Obviously, I just have all the blueprints, so there's nothing really to say there. 376 cursed chests looted. Wow. The amount of challenges that I've failed, too. I just generally don't do a whole lot of challenges, no surprise there. Oh man, how many times have I been to the wharf? 93. Jesus. Been to the Forgotten Sepulchre. That's only beaten out by the Promenade and obviously the prisoner cells, but you know, whatever. Only been killed by a single grenadier. That's stupid. Never been killed by a defender, no surprise there. Yeah, I noticed that the bat isn't animated for some reason. That's weird. Also, wait, what's the difference between a lieutenant and a zombie? Huh. Killed 11,000 of those. Jeez. Man, what a bunch of stuff. Yeah, single ugly worm been killed by. A lot of flying biters, though. Actually, one more flying biter than I've been killed by the kamikaze bats. Wow. Never been killed by a spiker. I think that some of these stats have reset at some point because I don't think that's entirely accurate. 43 kills from a slasher. Incomplete one. Still beating out the kamikaze bats. Not beating out the slashers. Well, I guess we know who'd win in a fight. Pirate captains, no surprise there. Hey, I've killed elite meat grinders. That's dumb. It doesn't matter at all. Gotten killed by more than a few catchers, no surprise. Oh, zombies, ugh. Foggers have no attacks. Look at how many tentacles I've killed. Jesus. Mechanical spiders, obviously I've gotten killed by a number of those. Spawnlings are probably almost entirely due to just being a low health already. Trackers, I think, probably have the most kills on me. No surprise, those guys are deadly. Not a whole lot of spinners. I've killed 294 lures. Stupid lures. 846 elite monsters slain. That's great. 442 deaths. That's not too bad. Obviously, the death by fall and death by suicide were more because I just wanted to see, like, wait, where do you actually get those? It's the ramparts and killing yourself with the lightning bolt, respectively. Lost 12,000 cells. That's probably enough to up everything. And there's the full collection. Alright, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in to the final challenge run episode until more content gets released. I'll see you next time more content gets released. Goodbye! Thanks for watching.